Welcome to RI Hospitality Podcast, a series from the Rhode Island Hospitality Association, with your host, me, Bill Bartholomew. Okay, so today we welcome Lisa Raiola, the president and founder of Hope in Maine. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning, Bill. Thanks for having me.
What is Hope in Maine?
Well, first of all, Bill, thanks for having me. Hope in Maine is a food business incubator. And what that means is we help new, emerging, and current food businesses to launch, pivot, and grow their enterprise. We're a nonprofit. We offer both the code compliant kitchens and equipment that people need to make products or to have prepared meals businesses. We have 6 kitchens. And we also offer the business and technical assistance that food businesses need to, particularly in launching their product or service.
Tell me about your new campaign, Dish Up RI.
So Dish Up RI really kind of grew out of the pandemic. And what we saw a year ago, along with everybody else, is that the restaurant industry was really facing this existential, moment, particularly during closures and restrictions. And a number of restaurants were approaching us and saying, can you help us? We'd like to make a product. Like a CPG, consumer packaged good, that you might see on a grocery store shelf. And the reason they wanted to make products is so that their consumers could continue to enjoy their restaurant's experience, but at home. And with lots of people cooking at home and trying new things because they were getting very bored. Some restaurants saw this as an opportunity. So when the CARES Act money became available to provide technical assistance to small business, we applied for that money and said, what we want to do with these funds is to create grants for restaurants to make products. So Dish Up RI, from our state to your plate, became our motto. And what we did is we went out to the restaurant community in partnership with Rhode Island Hospitality Association and said, let's see what restaurants want to make products. That'll be a new revenue stream for them. They'll learn a new way of doing business, and it will enable them to continue to reach their customers during COVID and beyond.
Certainly fascinating stuff there that ties into the trends that people were just getting involved in anyway. What are the challenges that restaurants face when making the products?
So, most restaurateurs, we call them the restopreneurs, are used to putting food on a plate and getting it out to a customer. They are not used to creating large batches of one thing and getting it into a jar or some container and labeling it and doing this in a really efficient way. Their kitchens aren't set up to do it. So there's the sort of the manufacturing challenges. They need to become production managers. There are the technical challenges of getting the right permits, understanding the ins and outs of labeling and packaging. If you want to be on a grocery store shelf, you've got to get UPC codes. You got to test your product if it's going to be a shelf-stable product. So there's many, many steps to getting to the starting line, to really standing up a product. And most restaurateurs, haven't done this before. So just because they're in the food business doesn't mean they're in the food manufacturing business. So that's where they needed a lot of assistance.
How do restaurants get involved?
So restaurants can contact us. They can contact Hope in Maine. We are located in Warren, and we get them on that path from ideation to the starting line, to a go-to-market strategy. And what's great about Dish Up RI is one of our other big partners is Dave's Fresh Marketplace. They have stores all over the state, and they are taking all of these products onto their shelves without any charges, without any slotting fees. which is huge. That's your first order is 600 units for your product, which is amazing, and it has a big geographic reach. And the other partner is What's Good, which is an online platform where the consumer can order these products directly to their home if they want. So there's lots and lots of ways to get these products, and to get involved is really just a phone call.
And then last question for anyone else out there this sounds great too. When and where can consumers buy the products?
So some of the products are already on the shelves at Dave's. And next week, May 21st at 10 o'clock in the morning, we're going to have our Dish Up RI launch day at the Dave's Marketplace in East Greenwich. And all of the products will be in all of the stores at that time. The first 13 products, there's about 36 products and 36 restaurants altogether. So throughout the summer, Dave's is going to be taking orders and placing these products on the shelves, and you'll see them on the What's Good platform, and actually at other local grocers. There's no limit to where the products can go once they meet all the requirements to be sold in that environment.
Thanks for listening to this episode of RI Hospitality Podcast. For more information, visit rihospitality.org or search RI Hospitality on your preferred social media platform.